Welcome back everyone to my channel, and I hope you are all doing great. So yeah, just as you saw, I had put up a story and the reaction that I got. So yes, this is the video that many of you guys have asked me to make, and I personally wanted to make this. Like I was pretty sure I will make this. So what's the topic about? Uh, if this video is live, I have already accepted the offer by now, and yes, I will be talking about it towards the end. But and people who are interested in that, timestamps and all the chapters are in the description. You can skip to that part. This video might get a big long because I want to cover people who are coming in the next semesters as well. So all the chapters and timestamps are in the description. Feel free to skip to what suits and what topic you want to hear about. Having said that, if you watch the entire video, I would be grateful, and I'm pretty sure you will get some help here and there. Um, Consider watching at 1.5x. That is best to save your time as well. Yep. Coming back, what I'm discussing over here is steps and things which I did, which went luckily well for me, and I'm pretty sure will help you guys as well. And towards the end, I will talk about how I can help give back to the community and help all the people around who are watching my videos and supporting me. So watch it towards the end. I am sharing something which I've thought of. I hope that works out well. What else? A quick disclaimer: things that I'm sharing worked out well for me. It might or might not work out completely for you guys, but you should give it a try, okay? And do your own research. And again, I'm open to conversation. So if you have any thoughts, any feedbacks, please fill in the comments. So let's get started. So to begin with, what do we need before we start applying for the jobs, right? First thing is to get your resume created. So I mainly used 2 or 3 resources. Let me share that with you guys. I'll change my screen. So yeah, this is the first website, Resume Worded. It is a free website to begin with. You get 3 or 4 attempts, 3 or 4 free tries. In that you can check your overall resume score. You can upload a particular job description and get the targeted score. You know, many companies use a software called ATS, right? So your resume should get shortlisted. Resume should get shortlisted from the people who are applying. So it should be targeted to the job description. That is why we say making a single resume does not help. You have to build multiple resumes for a particular job description. So this is the place which will, help you modulate the words, put in the correct keywords. So this is the place you should definitely give it a check. And if you want to improve your LinkedIn profile, definitely a must have. That is a LinkedIn profile. You can get your score over here. What else do we have? We have some sample cover letters, networking emails, and a few more services. The catch is, if you are using a free tier, you get only a few attempts. So what I personally do, if I want to use more attempts, I make a new email ID. You can definitely try that. But a better option, and not a better, I would say equivalent option, is using VMock given by our university, USC. If you are from USC, definitely this tool will help you out. You can get good rating once you upload your resume. So I kind of started from 62, made changes, multiple changes, somehow reached 95, 96, 95ish, and yeah, then I stopped modifying the resume. For this, I did 2 things mainly. I visited our career center, got some tips from them, and I also visited a professor from the cybersecurity department. He also helped me fine tune the resume a bit further. Where, I mean, his perspective and my perspective is the resume should have a story and it should actually showcase what you want to tell in one page, right? So he helped me do that. What I'm thinking is, after a few more changes, I will be putting up my resume in the description. The link will be in the description. You can very well check that out. And yeah, so step 1 is resume, very important. Step number 2, yeah, go to LinkedIn. Okay, go to LinkedIn, and once you go to the job section, you have multiple filters which you can put. I have put filter for intern in US, intern, fall intern, blah 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 blah. So once you go to intern, you will see the job description turned on. So every morning you will get a mail that, okay, this many intern positions are open, you can apply to the company from there. The catch is, if most likely everybody will be applying from a different portal, right? It's very difficult to get a call back after that. So one thing which works out well is networking and having contacts for referrals. So try to reach out to your seniors, try to reach out to your friends from India or from different countries and ask for a referral. If you don't have a friend in that company, USC has great alumni network. Try to reach out to them. I understand that just for one company reaching out to 100 people, out of that 100 people only 10 will accept your friend request, and out of the 10, 3 or 4 might not even reply. It is a painful task. So my personal way was, I had 5 to 6 companies shortlisted, and in those companies when I applied, I made sure I use a referral. Otherwise I just applied and just waited for some kind of good luck. Okay, but the conversions which I got, I mean, towards the next part I will tell where did I give interviews so far. More or less everything was from referrals. I don't remember anything which I got directly. So yeah, referral is very important. Perfect. Yeah, so that is what I want to share on finding the jobs from LinkedIn. Also make sure to update your LinkedIn profile thoroughly, very important. Use all the right skills, get your referrals, get your projects and everything updated, whatever is required. And yeah, if you are not connected, please send a request. I would be glad to accept the request. Step number 1, LinkedIn. Step number 2, there is this website called levels.fyi. Okay, it has the list of companies and even the pay scale. I am not 100% sure for all the companies, but it will give you a rough estimate. Okay, what you can do is, you can say you're interested in Waymo. You can go there and say apply. It will take you to the company portal, and from there you can apply, or you can reach out to your referral and ask them, okay, that this is a position, I want to get a referral. So people most likely are confused where to get the list of companies, where should I apply, where should I not apply. So this is the place. One thing which I did not do, I should have done, is making a list of database where I should keep a track that, okay, I applied to this company, this referral, I got a OA, I got a reject or whatsoever. Initially I started using Notion, but somehow I couldn't keep a track. I mean, I was applying back to back, right? So I couldn't keep a track. The first company which I applied was way back in August, so I just couldn't keep a track. If you can, it will help you in the longer run. So my roommate did it. There's a screenshot somewhere over here. I will show you how he has done that. So yeah, try. Otherwise it's okay, fine, not a deal breaker, I would say. But for full time, you should have a database ready. Next, and the most asked important question is, how do I find referrals? How do I find recruiters? So I found this website. This website, highcounselor.com, where you have different features, like for example, recruiting database for H1 companies, H1B companies, startup companies, actively hiring databases, recruiter databases. So you can just go there, get the LinkedIn profile, reach out to them, start building a conversation. So I would follow her, and when I'm sending a request, I will make sure to write a note over here. So once I have the note ready, it goes and maybe she accepts the request and we can start building a conversation. So this is something which is handy. If you ask me personally, I have not used it. I went to GHC. I will talk about it in a minute. I did that, but you can give it a shot. It's a new tool. It is getting developed, so give it a shot. Talking about GHC, let me open. Yeah, so this year GHC is done, and trust me, it's a myth that GHC is only for ladies. Even we guys can attend the event. Conversion rate is not great, but networking is fab. It is a great networking platform. Okay, so next year, for people who are coming in spring, make sure to attend GHC. It will cost you $200, and personally I feel it was worth the investment. It's completely up to you. You can give it a shot. So what happens when you go to GHC event, you get a portal like this. Okay, Career Plus. So all the companies are listed over here, and you have to actually go and book slots. So for example, for Bloomberg, if I want to book a slot, I can just go there and request that time slot, and We also get the LinkedIn profile. We also get to have a one-on-one conversation. Trust me, many of my friends have directly got a job from GHC. It is a 3-day event, 4-day event. The next week they had an interview and boom, they have a job, internship ready. So if you ask me personally, I will be attending GHC again the next year because it was worth the investment. Okay, it was worth the investment. What else? Other platforms like Handshake. We have joinhandshake.com. You have to register from your university. So UHC is registered to it. You can log in from there. You can go to the job section. Yeah, you can go to the job section and you will get all the list of companies. Apart from that, we have a great GitHub profile, GitHub link repository. Great GitHub repository, which for every year they build this repository. It is for CS mainly. You will find the list below. You can start applying in line if you have not applied to any of the companies so far. I will reiterate, applying is fine, but if you have a referral, it gives a better chance. And the earlier you apply, the better chance of getting a call back, because people who came in spring or who came early from India or even from India, right? They started applying way back in August start. My first application went when, if I'm not wrong, first week of August. So yeah, so that is one important thing to remember for people who are applying for next year's internship. So apply early so that you get a call back soon. Cool. What else? VMOC is done. GHC. Yes, there is one more platform called Halo. Okay, this platform is called Halo. All the events of Apple, there were multiple Apple events. It took place on this platform. Joining link will be in the description. Do check this out. Platform is a bit buggy. It acts weird sometimes, but if you want to attend one-on-one Zoom events with companies, this is a good place. Like for example, they had a Square had an event. If I want the event to happen, I can afford it. There is a career coaching event on 15th November. I am attending at that event. So yes, so apart from the resources that I've just shared, Viterbi had an awesome career fair, and I specifically got to speak with the engineer from Facebook, because of which I did get the interview call, but I didn't crack it. That's a separate story. And even people got to talk with, let's say, Facebook, Intel, Nvidia, and ServiceNow for that matter. I have heard a few friends of mine who got an interview call directly because of this career fair, and they were able to convert the position successfully. So USC is definitely doing and helping us a lot. The career center is a great resource that we have, thank God. So yeah, when you are here, the future batch, please attend it, and definitely we'll be attending it again. So now coming to the third point, I got my resume done. I applied to jobs. Now from where did I prepare? So talking of the companies which I applied, I applied to multiple. Like I applied to all the top 100 companies. So my take was, I went to the stock market, top 100 top 100 companies. I applied to each and every one of them. So to start preparing for the coding round, trust me, I'm not a good coder. Still, I am not a good into coding. I'm not a coder. So I'm not a great coder. So first is, people say do lead code. I was confused what to do in lead code. So what I would suggest is, go to explore section. You have chapters, like for example heap, graph. Start with that. Complete as many as you can. I have not completed many of them yet. I will be doing it by the year end. So so for example, I have done arrays little bit. I have done heaps little bit. You see premium because I have already taken premium subscription. It's 150 or 160 bucks. I don't remember. It is worth it. If you take, you will not regret it for sure. So if you don't have premium, you can directly jump to problems. You can filter based on algorithms and difficulty level. So obviously I was not a good coder, so I started with all the easy questions and slowly developing my skill. But the platform which I heavily used was something called as Pep Coding. It's a Delhi based company. It's a Delhi based startup. It helped me develop my fundamental knowledge. So I'll show you how it is. One second. So they have free resources. This is level 1, this is level 2, and level 3. Level 1 is the fundamental, which everyone require. I was not so strong on fundamentals, so I started with that. I personally use Java, so this helped me. If you're using other language, you can find similar companies or resources on YouTube. We have plenty. Okay, so for example, I started with linked list. You have questions, like for example, this is a question. Sumit sir will explain the question here, and if you go and you can try, if it works, if it doesn't work, good. If it's not working, Sumit sir will also explain the solution in the video. So I like to study from videos, so this definitely helped me out. So my goal for this term is I have completed mostly level 1. I am right now working on the level 2 of pep coding material. So level 1 has been mostly complete. I am right now working on level 2. So once this 2 is complete, I will go back to LeetCode and start solving that. Yeah, cracking the coding interview is also good. If you're coming from India, make sure to carry this book because it is pretty expensive over here, as you can see the price, right? Okay, I think I've covered most of the points that I wanted to cover over here. Let's change the screen once again. Okay, so this was everything for people who are coming next semester and planning to apply from scratch. Now coming to my story, where all I did the interview. So to begin with, my first was Salesforce. Then I got interviews. So there were multiple positions and multiple departments. So I'm just naming the companies. It was Salesforce, Nvidia, Facebook, Google, and what else? Salem, Foundation Medicine, and one more. Cloudera. So I remember these. There might be a few more interviews which I forgot. So there were 3 or 4 positions for Nvidia, all by referral. Salesforce, all by referral. Facebook, referral. It was for production engineering. I couldn't clear Facebook. It was technical interview. 2 questions were asked. LeetCode easy medium, but I couldn't crack it. I couldn't crack it. Then I had Google APM, that is the product manager role. It was a telephonic interview. Unfortunately, again, I couldn't crack it. Then Cloudera. So I had 2 rounds of Cloudera technical interview. I cleared, and 4th round was scheduled. But before that, I got my internship. So I said Cloudera that, okay, I will not be continuing. I mean, it was a good gesture, right? So why to waste their time when I was sure the company that I want to want to work for. Then what else? Yeah, Foundation Medicine, it was a co-op, but I recently came to know that I cannot do a co-op in spring. I have to wait for fall. So I told them that unfortunately it was a cloud role, AWS related DevOps role. So I told them that I will be available in fall, not in spring. So that is there. Salem was a full-time role. I got that from GHC. I got a call from Red Hat, but I didn't interview it yet. Interview was not scheduled. Then from GHC, I also got a call from Nasdaq, but I told them that I'm not available for full time. Then, am I forgetting something? Yeah, I don't know. Leave it. Now coming back to the companies which I got internship from, I got from Nvidia and I got from Salesforce. So a small clip which I recorded after I got my Salesforce confirmation. So have a quick look and it was a great news before that. Thank you so much, and have a great day. And yeah, I'm just calling my family after this. I'll drop your email for sure. Thank you. Bye. And let's come back to the video. So I am taking Salesforce. I will be going to San Francisco starting summer. If anybody is also moving to San Francisco, let me know. We can find a place together. Talking about interviews, how are they? I cannot share the details because of the NDA. Just that NVIDIA depends on the position. Some were 3, some were 4. Technical behavior mix. So that was it. I cannot share. Definitely, I would love to, but I cannot share more information. I hope you understand it. Thank you so much, everyone. My mentor Ryan from LinkedIn, UD Rob, my friends over here. Thank you so much, everyone. It would have not have been possible without all of you guys. And I completely understand that people who are watching this video might be stressed if they are not getting internship. I was in the same situation 2 weeks back, even 3 weeks back, when I was not getting a call. There was a time when I spoke to my parents, should I leave everything and come back home? But yeah, it turned out well. So now coming back to how I am planning to help, I have put a link. It's my calendar's link. If anybody is interested to have a conversation, or if anybody is interested to have a mock behavior round interview with me, please feel to book the slot. It's a 45-minute slot. Please feel free to book the slot, and we can have a discussion on Zoom. If you are applying for a DevOps role, I can try to take a technical interview. You can schedule that as well. So once again, thank you very much for supporting my channel and liking my content. If I was of help, then like the video, share the video, subscribe. I am very close to reaching 1,000 subs. That is one more target which I have before I close this year, 2021. So peace. I hope you all, everybody definitely will get an internship. It's just that we have to stay focused and stay persistent. Let me know if I can help anyone. I am more than happy. You can reach out to me on Instagram, book my calendar, write down in the comments. I am more than happy to anyone and everyone I can. I mean it, trust me. So just reach out to me. I might reply a bit late at times because I get busy in those classes. So I'm sorry if I'm replying late, but I will definitely reply back to each and every one of you guys. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Stay safe and peace.